Hey gorgeous souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my videos today. So as you will know, I have done reviews of decks here on my channel sporadically over the last few years. They're not very often, but I did do one recently on Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser's Angels and Aura deck. And you guys absolutely loved it and said, Emma, why haven't you done one of these videos for your own deck? And I was like, do you know what? I haven't, you're right. So that is what I am going to do today. I'm going to be reviewing Manifesting Rituals, the deck, and Manifesting Rituals, the book, and showing you the differences between the two. Is there any differences? Do you need to get both? And basically showing you inside the deck and everything you can expect, review style. Now, obviously it's going to be a little bit biased because it is my own deck, but I will walk you through the process of how I created this and what you get inside the deck as well. But if you're new here to my channel, then welcome. My name is Emma. I'm an award-winning life coach, 3 times best-selling manifestation author, law of attraction YouTuber here on my channel, and I'm the host of the #1 spirituality podcast on iTunes, Spiritual Queen's Badass Podcast. And here on my channel, I cover all things law of attraction, manifestation, spirituality, and self-help. So not only do I really hope you're going to enjoy this video, but the abundance of videos here on my channel over the last 10 years. So Manifesting Rituals, the deck, came out in August 2023, and Manifesting Rituals, the book, came out in January 2024. So literally fresh off the press. So essentially Manifesting Rituals was a very exciting project that I got asked to do with Quercus, my publisher, back in August 2022. So it was a year-long project from signing the publication deal to it actually coming out. But the actual process of creating the deck was actually only about 3 or 4 months. So it did happen quite quick, and it was such a joy and such a privilege to be able to birth this deck for you. So let's rewind back to 2020. So in 2019, I released my first self-published deck, Spiritual Queen's Oracle cards, and you guys have absolutely loved them over the years, and I absolutely adored creating them for you too. And I then had an idea in 2020 to pitch to my book publisher Watkins this deck basically that had affirmations in them. It was a law of attraction deck that went deeper, and it had practices and really like embodiment tools to not just say the affirmation and have nothing to go off with, but things like journaling prompts and, you know, just go real deep with that affirmation. So there was a proper embodiment side to it, and to actually help the reader believe that affirmation and manifest it into their reality. And it was something that I've never seen done with an affirmation deck before. Usually with affirmation decks, you just get the card and that's it. So the booklet inside the deck is like a life guide, as I call it. And that was always my intention. So I then decided in 2020 that I was actually too busy to pitch that, and was like, nope, do you know what? It's not the right time. So I saved that pitch to my Google Drive and didn't think about it again. And in 2022, the spring of 2022, I went through my computer and found this document and actually deleted it. I was like, we're not doing that anymore. We haven't got time to do an Oracle card deck, Emma. We're not doing that. So I actually deleted the proposal from my files, still having it in my Google Drive, thank God. So in the August, I then get contacted by Quercus asking me to create the very exact deck that I had in that pitch. And this was so creepy and so like, oh my God, how synchronistic is this? So of course I said a hell yes to doing this project with them. And I worked with the incredible Emmy Lupin, who is the illustrator of the beautiful artwork that you see in the deck. So I have had absolutely so much fun creating this. And my intention for the deck was to create a beautiful affirmation deck that had 44 in-depth and beautiful affirmations for quite a few areas of your life. So relationships, career, purpose, finances, money mindset, self-love and self-worth, spirituality, abundance, manifestation as a whole, health. So there are quite a variety of topics in the deck that you will see as I go through it. And my intention was to create a deck like no other, which had a life guide, like accompanying booklet, that would not just give you an affirmation, it would tell you, here's how you believe this, here's how you embody this. So inside the booklet, as I will show you, you have a channeled message, journaling prompts, a ritual, and a crystal recommendation, all designed to help you embody the energy of this desire and manifest that affirmation into your reality so you do believe it, and most importantly, you experience it. So let's take a look inside Manifesting Rituals, the deck, first of all. So this was the first one that came out, and I love, as you will see from my unboxing videos, the cover of this because all of the white bits have glitter on them. So it's a very sparkly, glittery deck, which I absolutely love. Loving the colors on it as well, and here's the back of the deck. I just adore the packaging so much on this. Oh, I've just realized the back is upside down. That's me putting it back the wrong way there. So this is my well-used personal deck that I have. So it's probably not as crisp as when you first get it. So here is what is inside the box. It's Already Yours, which is one of my favorite manifestation affirmations. And I thought it's beautiful to put inside the box as a helpful reminder of knowing it's already yours. Loving all the vibrant colors throughout. A lot of people probably thought I would do a very neutral deck, but no, we went full-blown color. So here is your life guide, your booklet that I have been talking about. It's quite a thick one actually, as you can see. I think it's about 80 pages in there. So it's a nice, good length. Nice, good size as well if you want to take it away with you traveling, or just like pop it in your handbag if you need some guidance. And inside, as I mentioned, it's full of color, but you have each card meaning, you have a contents page at the beginning, of course, you have your affirmation, your meaning, your journaling prompts, your ritual, and your crystals. So you have one for every single card in there. So literally you are going to be manifesting all the goodness with this. At the beginning as well, because it's always handy to have how to use this manifestation deck, and also suggested card spreads as well. So I've put in there the manifestation spread, the alignment spread, and the abundance spread. So if you want to do any specific spreads to gain specific guidance on a situation or a manifestation, then you have some suggested ideas in there with the meanings behind the positioning of each card. So that's pretty much the booklet. So as I said, here is my very loved deck. And this is what the cards look like in the box. So you have your 44 cards in this beautiful orange little holder bit of the box. And you can literally just pull the cards out like this. Then you have all of your 44 Manifesting Rituals cards. I love the back design as itself. I think it's beautiful. Loving all the colors we've incorporated for the deck. And here are all your cards. So I'm going to do a close-up and go through each one with you so you can see a nice little in-depth view of each card, because they deserve that. And I really love just the depth of these cards and the beautiful artwork. And I just never seen, like, obviously I want to create unique products and obviously put my own work and spin on this, but I just love how deep the affirmations go. I'm loving the money ones. The money cards are some of my favorites. I'm overflowing with energy, love, and joy. Love that one. And again, like, I wanted to really draw upon my own experiences with my own manifestation journey, and the affirmations that have really helped me, and of course bring some positively wealthy vibes into this as well. So there's some great cards on money mindset, as you can see. Lots of great affirmations for bringing in change, intuition, inner child. Of course, we have to have the inner child in there as well. I love the hummingbird card of I release and let go of the past with ease. That is one of my favorites. And actually, I am present, grounded, and at peace is one of my favorite cards. I love the artwork. It's one of my favorite affirmations to repeat. So I would say, although I probably shouldn't have a favorite, this is definitely my favorite card out of the deck. And I just love all the representation in the deck. That is something that is super, super important to me, because I want people to pick up the deck and just connect to it and be like, oh my gosh, love the artwork, love the images. And again, this is a deck for everybody. So I really love all the representation in there, and just the complete, like, we've got like symbols, we've got nature, we've got lots of happy people, we've got, like butterflies, moon. So we've got a good variety of everything. And that's what I really loved about this is the variety, and obviously like representing as many things as we can in the deck. But I just think it's nice to have a good mixture of all of these amazing things. And of course, I don't chase, I attract, one of my favorite cards as well. So that is Manifesting Rituals, the deck. Now, what is my review of it? It's amazing, obviously. I'm going to say how much I love using this, and actually seeing your reviews on Amazon and seeing all your beautiful posts in my Law of Attraction support group and in the membership of you using your decks just fills my heart with so much joy, that you've had such clear, concise answers, and that you really love the rituals, the journaling prompts, and everything else that's in the guidebook. And that is exactly why I created it, to create something practical. I'm a Virgo, it's got to be practical. So I didn't just want to give you affirmations and say, here's another affirmation deck, good luck. You know, I wanted to create something that if you read that affirmation but didn't quite believe it, or, you know, believe that that's possible for you, it's almost like I'm coaching you through the book to be able to embody that and step into that full belief of, yes, I am positively wealthy. Yes, I am grounded and at peace. So it is definitely a development deck. It's definitely a deck that you can use in so many different areas of your life, at different stages of your life as well. And you can pick a card each day and just draw upon the beautiful inspiration and illustrations and artwork to help uplift you and raise your vibration. So that is the deck. Now, if you love a good oracle deck, the deck is probably the one to go for, because you have physical cards, you can pick a card, and it's a very more interactive product. Whereas Manifesting Rituals, the book, is the same, but kind of not the same. So about 3 or 4 months after signing off on the deck, everything was completed, it was going to production. Quercus then emailed me and said, Emma, we're going to do a book version of the deck. So we need you to write 1,000 more words for the book that's different to the deck, and we're going to turn it into a book, like an oracle book. And I was like, okay, like, sure. And I actually said, do you know what? I think this could work. I've got oracle books myself. I love using oracle books in the morning to pick a message from. And I said, you know what? I think this could work. I think this would actually be really good for someone who prefers like more of a book. Maybe you want to have a book to like, it's more travel friendly. Maybe you prefer larger print. That is something that definitely the book gives you. Larger print of the card descriptions and larger print of the cards as well. So if you're someone who maybe struggles with their eyesight or wants larger print, actually the book is perfect for that. So the book version of the deck is still an oracle book, if you can get your head around that. So there are 1,000 more words in here that go much more into depth on how to use an oracle book, the purpose of the book, and deeper into the history of rituals and why manifesting rituals are important to our manifestation practice. So there's more like history and context and information in the book, but essentially it is the same product, there's just differences between them. So if you're like, Emma, do I purchase both? I mean, obviously, if you want to, you can, but I would say one or the other is perfectly okay. It's all the same cards, it's all the same meanings, it's all the same things. It's just positioned differently, obviously in a different format. One's a deck, one's a book. And also you've got the 1,000 extra words in here, giving more context and history around rituals and why I came to writing Manifesting Rituals and why rituals are important for our manifestation practice. So inside the book, you still have plenty of color. Don't worry, the color absolutely follows forward into the book as well. So as you can see, it's quite bigger font, which is good if you're someone who struggles reading small print that a lot of deck, like booklets and decks can have. So again, having bigger print is obviously a bonus sometimes. You can read it more clearer. So the book doesn't have any suggested spreads at the beginning, purely because that wouldn't make sense to the book, because you can't rip, well, you could rip the pages out, but I wouldn't suggest doing so. So you just have your how to use the book, why I created the book, my 5 steps to manifestation in there as well. Also like 21 days to change a habit, change your thought pattern, and obviously that coinciding with affirmations. We've still got the "It's already yours" quote in here as well, of course, because why not? It's beautiful. So you then get to the messages section. So as you can see, the cards are in there printed on the page, and then you've got your channeled message, journaling prompt, and ritual and crystal for each card. So it's exactly the same in terms of the card setup and what's included with each card. It's literally just in a book format. So how I use my oracle books is I tap with my non-dominant hand, and I would do that with the deck as well. But I tap with my non-dominant hand and I'll hold the book close to my heart center and say, universe, what do I need to know today? And then I will literally pick a page, and we've got, I attract money easily and effortlessly. So this is my message for today, which I'm here for. We're here for that. So that's how I would use the book to select your message. So my review of the book. I actually love this format. I was a bit like, are you sure? Like, is that not going to confuse people? But actually, when I said no, it's an oracle book. We just need to position it differently, and how I see it is so clear that it is a book version of the deck, but it's also its own product, and deserves its own glory as well. So if you're someone who prefers an oracle book, perfect. If you're someone who prefers a deck, you've got the deck as well. So my review of the book is it's really easy to use. It's nice and firm. So if you want to take it traveling, it's not going to get all bent in your handbag or suitcase. Like, having a nice hardback book is good because it's more sturdy. I think it's more travel friendly. So obviously for like size comparison, this is the size of the deck next to the book. So again, it's a little bit more travel friendly, the book, if you're someone who likes to travel a lot or wants to take a deck away with them. It's easier than shuffling cards. You can just pick a page and pick a message. And obviously larger print as well. If you're someone who prefers larger print, the book definitely has that. But of course, I love each product just as much as the other. And I'm just so lucky and grateful that I got to create this deck and work alongside Emmy to bring these beautiful images and messages to life. So both links to the deck and the book will be down below for you. And there is my review. There is my thoughts. There is an in-depth look into both, and most importantly, the differences. So of course, you can buy both if you feel cool to and you want to, but it's definitely not essential. They are the same cards, the same meanings, just 1,000 words different and in a different format. And please do let me know in the comments if you've got any of the Manifesting Rituals products, and if you're enjoying them, and how you found the deck as well. What are your thoughts? I'm sure everybody watching would love to hear what you think as well. So thank you so much, gorgeous souls, for watching. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I replied to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things law of attraction and spirituality. I hope you have a fabulous week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love.